Here's a new model from the 2017 Hot Wheels M Case, and it's from the Hot Wheels Exotic series. This is the 17 Pagani Huayra Roadster, and this is an Italian supercar. And the Huayra Roadster and the original Pagani, which was also a supercar, are really not the exact same car. This one is one that's been in production for 5 or 6 years, and not in production, but I guess in planning and developing for 5 or 6 years. It just went into production in 2017, but it was designed as a completely different car, although it does have some of the similar shapes and characteristics of the other Huayra. But the makers of the car, the creators of the car, made it a point to ensure that this was a newly designed car, and that the coupe, or sorry, rather that the Roadster was not just the coupe with the top taken off. So there's a lot of new elements in this one, a lot of new technology that was not in the previous one. Now the body on this car is, all the panels on this are carbon fiber. If you see the real one, even the ones I've seen are blue, but you do see the carbon fiber. You see the carbon fiber there underneath the blue paint. So perhaps it's whatever, they've used some technique to make the carbon fiber blue instead of the normal black and kind of the graphite white color that you normally see. But the paint looks really good on, or the body I should say, I don't know if it's really paint, but it looks really good on the real one. And this blue, this metallic blue, is pretty similar. This one has the Y5 wheels. Not my favorite wheels on this car, but I'm sure we're going to see more renditions of this one, and we'll probably see all kinds of combinations in the future. Performance on this. This one is a mid-engine car, so if we turn it up on the side, this would be a kind of like a plexiglass type panel on the real car, where you can see the V12 back there. It's got a V12 and produces 754 horsepower, so quite a bit of horsepower. And this car is really light, and the material that they made this out of was fairly rigid compared to the coupe. It's more rigid than the coupe was, which was kind of interesting. So this is lighter and more powerful than the coupe version, the original Pagani Huayra. Price tag on this doesn't really matter because they're all sold out anyways. They only made 100, but the original price tag was $2.4 million. So this is way on up there in the supercar range. And it is a work of art, and I hate that on such a small scale you can't really see all of the detail, and they're not able to show all of the detail that you would see on the real car. I encourage you to check out the Pagani website and see their real version of this, because it is something else. Just the craftsmanship and all of the, it's really a work of art. And if you see the interior of it, the interior of this car is just amazing. I think the back of this car is very interesting. You've got the tail lights there, and you've kind of got that little, you don't really have a true spoiler back there, but on either side where the tail lights are, you do kind of have that little spot that's raised up a little bit. It's definitely looks different than a lot of the other supercars that we're used to seeing, the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris. It has a very interesting look to it in the back. I really like this car. Right there, it's really hard to see, but I think that says Horatio Pagani. I'm not for sure though. It's really too small to see. There's another view from the side. I'll take another look at the interior there. So you don't really get to appreciate all of the detail that is on the interior, at least not on the diecast version. I think you'd have to go up in scale a little bit to see all of the detail. There's the hood. But I really like the tail lights, and I like the back of this one. You got painted tail lights. They're red, and they've even got a little like white or silver dot in the middle, so they've really gone to some extra lengths for the detail on the back there. Secondary market, this one's been going for anywhere from $6 to $8 right now. It's fairly popular. It's a new model. Everybody likes this one, and there's not many of them that have been released yet. Not many people have found them. They'll start hitting the pegs a little bit more, and hopefully you'll find yours. But that's the Pagani Huayra Roadster. Thanks for watching.